Well, look at you giving us all your juicy secrets tonight. We had an amazing show. We asked on 13 for you to share our secrets, and you absolutely delivered. Plus, we did the BS meter. We also asked if you've made the front page of a newspaper, and we also played a fun game to guess if you were giving us your real or fake name. Enjoy.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You ready?
stop what you're doing and listen.
Live across Australia. Higgins Radio. This is Ben, Liam, and Bell on Nova.
Good evening, Australia. We've made it to the halfway point on your Wednesday night.
13-24-10. Are you keeping a secret currently? Or maybe you were keeping a secret for a real long time. Now the cat's out the bag. You're like, whatever, I don't care. I'll call a radio station. Who cares? Especially if I get some GYG out of it.
We do have GYG.
13-24-10 is the number. Because how's this? A dude who's been on the FBI's most wanted list for nearly 2 decades over an alleged $19 million investment scam in Florida has popped up in the southern suburbs of Sydney. Photos of him just mowing the lawn. He's been there for 20 years. No one noticed.
So one of the FBI's most wanted has just been living in Sydney.
Yeah, just chilling. Just someone's neighbour, Greg. Yeah.
Wow. And so that whole time, neighbour Greg has actually been holding a secret?
Keeping a secret that he allegedly done $19 million of some sort of fraud in Florida.
All right, this is going to be a juicy one tonight, and we're excited. 13-24-10 is our number. We'll pay for your dinner. We got GYG vouchers to give away. If you want to call up, you can remain anonymous. You just have to tell us a juicy secret.
Jenna in Sydney, what's your secret?
So, my best friend resigned from her job maybe 2 weeks ago, and I've been poached to replace her,
Oh.
and I haven't said anything to her yet.
I don't think it's too bad, though, if she chose to resign. If she got fired against her will and then you swooped in, that would feel worse.
It's not like it's a dream job or something, or was it?
Kind of. I mean, she was the practice manager, so it's a bit of a big deal.
Yeah. Just pretend that you didn't know it was her job.
Yeah. What? You work there?
What the hell? That's crazy. It's so weird. Jojo, what about you? You're holding a bit of a secret, family secret.
Yeah, so my cousins don't know that their dad is not their dad.
Whoa, Jojo. Oh, my goodness.
You said that like it was so funny to you. Like you're like, they're idiots. They don't know. We all talk about it behind their back.
Well, at the same time, they've kind of done a lot of things behind her back, so I don't really care as much anymore.
Okay. Yeah.
Your family sounds like you could have a whole drama series
Yeah.
about
And is
it.
that? Are you using your real name out of interest, Jojo?
Well, it is there, yeah, but like at the same time, we are Indian, so we have a huge family, and Indian families always have drama. When is there?
Well, thanks for your call. Shout it if they're listening to Nova. Anon, what about you? This is your sister's secret that you kept.
Yes. Well, I'm still keeping, so it's going to be
right.
really awkward. My sister's been married for 12 years, and she's been always having issues having a kid. But right now, she's pregnant. She's 3 months pregnant, and it is not her husband.
Oh!
So he thinks the fact that he's changed diet and that, you know how all that Zen kind of stuff, when it's the right time.
Yeah.
But they're very happy, but my sister's freaking out. She hopes he doesn't do a paternity test. So,
Wow. So married for 12 years. So do you know who the dad is?
oh, yeah. Yeah, I bloody do.
Can we know who the
I
dad
hope,
is?
it's that thing when they grow up and they look more like the
so
other
this-
person. And
But it was just like he's not interested. It was just kind of, you know how you've always had that guy that you've always liked and you thought, oh, yeah, I wonder. And then, so they've had, I think, 3 get-togethers and,
that is an insane story.
So definitely,
I
So I
also-
don't think he actually knows. So,
I also
but-
love Anon how you said, well, I'm currently keeping it as you're calling a national radio show to tell.
Oh, I hope it's
Anyone?
okay. Oh, now I feel bad. I
You know
hope
what,
it's okay
though?
that you've done that.
Anon, it's totally worth it because you have got dinner on us. You got yourself some Guzmani Gomez.
I guess I'll be sharing it with my sister.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Not her poor husband.
That is a great secret to share. 13-24-10 is our number. If you would like to share a secret with us tonight, you can remain anonymous.
Hayley in Brizzy. What's yours?
Oh my gosh. So
this was like a year ago. I went to my best friend's 18th, and I was talking to her mum and her uncle, and we all been drinking, and her uncle basically confessed love to her mum and then started making out in front of me.
Whoa!
Oh, dude. And
Hang on. Okay. I just caught up, Hayley. Sorry. So her
It's a lot.
uncle. So that was like her husband's brother.
Yeah.
good Lord.
Wow.
And did you just sort of keep stum about that one and not ruin your mate's 18th? Or did you tell her?
I just stood there in disbelief because obviously I'd been drinking, so I
Yeah.
could not believe what was happening.
Yeah, that's wild.
I have not told her.
You
So-
Yeah, no,
like-
hang on, of course. I mean, you've called up for What's Your Secret. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
yeah,
I get it. Yeah, it's not a known thing.
Do you think there's any chance that she'll be listening to the radio, though?
I really hope not, but if she is, surprise!
You're listening to Young Kings, Ben and Liam. Oh, yeah, Belle's there too.
Super simple. You tell a story. 13 24 10. If you can trick us, you're walking away with Guzmani Gomez. They only serve 100% free-range chicken, and their delicious Guerrero marinade caramelizes on the grill for the perfect char. Try it today.
The BS meter is fun. Call up, you tell us a story. You could be just making the whole thing up, or it could just be genuinely a good story. Either way, the stories are going to be good,
13 24 10. Asha, good evening. Tell us your story.
So last year I was chatting to this guy that I met on Hinge. Everything was going good, and then we planned a date and everything, and as it got closer to the date, he kind of ghosted me, and I was like, oh, well, his loss, it's fine. And then I was scrolling through TikTok a couple days afterwards, and he was in the trailer for the show F-Boy Island with Abby Chatfield.
Well, let's get the BS meter out for this one.
I reckon you're telling the truth.
Yeah, so dodged a bullet with that one.
But you experienced the F-Boy
What makes
firsthand.
it worse is that literally a week ago matched, he liked my profile on Hinge again.
Mm.
And I matched with him, and I was like, fancy seeing you here. And he didn't remember me.
Well, that's what F-boys do. They F,
Asha, thank you very much. We are testing out the BS meter tonight. 13 24 10 is our number. You give us a buzz and tell us a story. Maybe it's true, maybe it's BS. If you can trick us, you're walking away with dinner on us. Jason in Sydney, hit us with your story.
What's going on, boys? So I got a big stitch up.
Hi, Jason.
Hey, guys, how are we?
Good,
Yeah,
mate.
good.
That's good. So first game of the season, footy, we went out. I got the win, so went out that night. I picked up a bird. That week later, I completely ghosted her. Second game, I busted my arm. Went into hospital to get it put a cast on, and she was the one that was the one to put the cast on.
All right, well, we'll get the BS meter out on this one. Let's see if you're telling the truth. I reckon you're telling the truth, Jason.
Nah, completely false.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. That's
So you made that up completely.
Yeah.
Well,
All
lucky
right.
for that bird then, eh?
Yeah, well, you have got some Mexican food out of it, so it has served you well. But there you go.
Good on you,
Thank
mate.
you, Jason. Karen joins us now in Melbourne. We've got our BS meter out here. Give us your story.
All right, my story, overseas trip, get to our first port for a night and it's bunk beds. My husband pulls up the mattress and finds a box of 33s or 22 big bullets underneath the mattress.
Whoa.
Big box of bullets.
Sorry, was that on
Yeah.
a cruise ship or was that at a hotel?
No, it was actually a hotel.
At
It
a
was in Sweden.
hotel. I mean, you would get some pretty wild stuff in hotels, right?
And bullets feels very
Bullets.
specific.
I don't know.
Yeah,
should we
they're bullets.
get the BS meter out here? I think it's too specific. I think you're telling the truth.
I am bloody well telling the truth.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
what
I
did you
could
do?
tell.
Yeah, felt
What did you do?
absolutely. Well, first of all, went across, bought some alcohol and drank it, and then took it to the actual reception and said, oh, by the way, we found that. And he goes, oh, the Swiss Army's been here, thank you. So we shit ourselves for a couple of hours drinking before we went
You
over
probably
there.
should have done the bullets, return them
Yeah.
first, and
Yeah,
then got the
and then
booze.
we just got really drunk and then started throwing the bullets around the room. Like, what? Emma in Sydney, what's your story?
Hey, guys and girl. I got...
Very good. Very good.
I got married, and 16 days later, his mistress rocked up on my doorstep.
Whoa. So, okay, and then what happened then? I mean, it all blew up, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it all blew up, and then we got divorced.
I mean, unless you're a very good actor, I'm getting the BS meter out, I can hear the pain in your voice. You're telling the truth, right?
I am telling the truth, but I assure you there is no pain.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
Cool.
Emma, oh my gosh. So hang on, how long were you married for?
16 days.
And how long had you been together before that?
Like 18 months, I think. So it was short, maybe 2 years. So
And
it wasn't like long.
How long, sorry to cut you off, how long had he and the mistress been together for?
I mean, who knows the truth, but about a month.
Oh.
Emma, I'm so
I
sorry.
mean, who's starting a relationship with someone the same month they're getting married? Like, that's wild.
Men are pigs, hey?
Men are pigs.
Yeah.
We've always said that on this show. Thanks, Emma.
After BAFTA, it's the Ben Liam and Bell podcast. Oi, stop gooning. The next bit's about to start.
13 24 10. Who came to your house? Because embarking on what they're calling a house party tour is the All American Rejects. I mean, what an idea. Instead of just a tour with booking out, arenas and whatsoever.
Boring.
Yeah. What they've done is on their website, you just register your house party and then they come to your house party and perform there.
Great way to save on venue hire.
And also because All American Rejects normally get about 100 people at their gigs, it's actually really good because it's hard to find venues that small, but if you're just going into people's living room, it actually has a good vibe about it.
That's mean.
Well, this is actually some audio from one of the gigs. You be the judge. I can hear a few people there.
Okay.
There's a bit of room in the lounge
They
room.
must have invited family for the first one.
Why are you being so mean about them?
No, I just haven't thought of them for a long
Can you
time.
get everyone from the kitchen to come in
When was
here?
the last time you thought about All American Rejects?
I actually regularly listen to their deep cut. Well, not really, but It Ends Tonight. Very good song. Very good song.
Never
very
heard it.
sad. Highly recommend. But if you look at the videos online, there's a lot of people there. And if you're just having a house party anyway, and then they rock up, that's amazing. But you can register for them to rock up to yours. And the reason that they're doing this is they said that they actually just did one house party. And then after the gig, they were like, that was sick. Let's do this regularly.
If you're such a big fan, Belle, you should, when they come to Australia, register your apartment. They might be able to fill it.
Maybe. If they really drum up pre-sale, they might be able to get 50
What do you
there.
have against them? Anyway, imagine them coming to your house. Therefore, 13 24 10, who has come to your house? Miranda in Adelaide, good evening. Who came to your house?
Okay, David Hughes. Hughesy came to my house.
Hughes! No one calls him David Hughes, though. Apart from his mum, maybe.
Except for Miranda. She's on full name
yeah,
level.
so
That's
Dave
right.
Hughes, Hughesy. Yeah, why did he come to your house?
I actually won a competition through Nova probably like
Oh, yeah.
10, 11 years ago. And the breakfast show came to my house and he came and he brought bacon and egg muffins and iced coffee and literally hung in my kitchen and my lounge room for an hour and a half with me and my sister and my best friend and we all just hung out.
How is that? Kate Langbrook would have been there as well, yeah?
No, I think it was Lewis and Lowe at the time.
Oh, sorry, you're in Adelaide. Oh, yeah, because
Yeah,
Hughesy
yeah.
Kate did the Melbourne Breakfast Show. I see. So,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, maybe it was around like the Fringe or something. Hughesy
Yeah,
was
I
in
think he was
Adelaide.
touring, so he
yes,
just did that.
I
Yeah.
get you. I get you now.
Yeah, that's a good one, Miranda. Thank you so much. You know what? I'm going to send you along to the movies.
Yay, thank you so much.
No worries at all. Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning is out now.
If you're listening to this podcast at 2 times speed, it's the Ben Liam and Bell podcast.
13 24 10. We want to know, why did you make the front page? If you've ever been on the front page, maybe it's a newspaper, maybe it's a newsletter, maybe it was at your school, university. I don't care how prestigious the publication was. I just want to know, did you make the front page? Because on last night's show, we were speaking with Jason, and he was telling us about how he made the front page.
I made it into the local rep team. I ended up being the best player of the tournament, highest goal scorer of the tournament, and that was across all the teams. My dad was keeping newspaper clippings because I was in the local rag every day. Sometimes I made the front page.
I made the front page once, guys.
Did you?
Yeah, local rag. The council weren't watering the soccer club enough, and I was like a sad kid holding a ball in the front.
Oh my gosh!
Whoa.
Really?
Look after our grounds.
And that was front page.
Yeah, it's a pretty slow week in the local rag, but it was one of those classic photos where it's like local papers love taking the photo
A bit low.
very low.
Yes.
Like the camera's basically at your shoe and then you're looking, and it's like the perspective is always weird like that.
And where does your mum keep that in the house now?
It's framed. It's in the lounge room.
I don't want to brag either, but I've also made the front page.
Oh, I remember this. Ben made the bunyip in Gawler when we started community radio. I was like, wow, that's so cool. And it wasn't the headline something like Radio Gaga Man or something like?
I just got my first job in radio.
No, I know what it was. It was Radio Gaga Gag Man.
That's it. Yeah.
Wow.
First job in radio, local paper. Never seen someone from the town before get a job in radio.
yeah.
Gaga Gag Man.
Gaga Gag Man, which is actually Ben's Instagram handle. So check him out, Radio Gaga Gag Man.
Beck in Melbourne, what did you make the front page for?
Hi guys, yeah, so it was actually my 10th birthday and I was having a party at home. Someone made a noise complaint, one of the neighbours did, and the cops showed up on musical statues on the frieze and we ended up on the front page and we had the news reporters there the following morning taking interviews and everything. It was great.
Because they thought it was ridiculous that the neighbour had called them or what?
Yeah, but because the cops showed up. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, right.
Sounds like a bit of a slower news day as well.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, it can't always be there's a new pope. There has to be slow news days.
Doesn't matter how you got on there. We just want to know on 13-24-10, did you make the front page?
Michelle in Melbourne, good evening. Why did you make the front page?
Because a car crashed into my bedroom window whilst I was sleeping.
Whoa. What? Were you okay?
I was fine. I was very shaken up for a very long time and didn't sleep in my room for months after, but yes, I was fine.
That's wild. I mean, was the driver okay?
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were okay. It was just a bit scary for all of us, I think.
So front page of what, Michelle?
Just our local paper.
I mean, you'd think car going through kids' bedroom is like, that's, you get the whole metro sort of run, you'd think.
How close was the car from your bed?
Maybe about a metre.
Oh.
Wow. You must have thought, like, wow, what a wild dream.
This
so
is a really
vivid.
deep REM.
I can smell the smoke.
And from one Michelle to another Michelle, good evening. Why did you make the front page?
It was Australia Day one year, and as you do, we had a giant slip and slide, and then saw the cover of the local newspaper the next day, and it was us on a giant flamingo going down a big slip and slide. On the local newspaper, and then it went also to the second page in the Herald Sun.
Whoa! Wow!
Wait, because there was a problem, or they just took a photo of you?
It was just a simple photo of a giant flamingo on a slip and slide in someone's back property.
Was that important enough in your family that your mum or dad has that clipped out somewhere?
Look, I wouldn't say. I think they've got it on their phone, but I wouldn't say hung up on the wall.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, well, it wasn't a car through the bedroom.
Well, how wild's this? We've gone from Michelle to Michelle to Michael.
I mean, this just keeps getting crazier. This is one of my favourite shows. Michael in Brizzy, what did you make the front page for?
I was when I was born, I made the front page.
Were you one of those, you were the 1,000th baby in the hospital or something like that? Or?
No, I was the first for my year born in the hospital.
Oh, which year,
righto.
Michael?
What's that?
Which year?
1975.
Wow. So were you 1201?
1201. I was first to the first.
Yeah, no, but the time.
Oh, about 3 a.m.
Sheesh, must have been a
probably
slow
not.
night.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh, well, Michael, do you have that framed somewhere too?
I do, actually, yes.
We'll have to come over and have a look sometime. I don't know.
Dad's wearing his Townsville Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, very nice. Hey, do you want to go to the movies, Michael?
Love to.
Oh,
That'd be
mate,
awesome.
have you seen the new Mission Impossible yet?
No, I haven't.
Have you seen the first one?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, well, mate, you got two
get it.
tickets.
You get it. It's impossible. It's a mission.
Oh, thank you.
No worries, Michael. You have a great night.
I will. Thank you very much. I'll stay on.
Oh,
Not here. No, yes, we'll put you back to the producers. Yep. But thank you for your call there.
Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning, out now.
The Ben, Liam and Bell podcast. Wait, is Liam that guy from TikTok?
Chaperone the Giver on Nova. You are here with Ben, Liam and Bell.
Huge Jonas Brothers news today. Turns out one of them isn't who he says he is. And if you didn't know, the oldest brother is actually called Kevin Jonas. You know him as. But he revealed on TikTok today that his real name is actually Paul.
Doesn't have the same ring to it. Paul Jonas.
Also, like if your name's Paul and you want to change it to sound better, why would you choose Kevin?
Why not like El Tigre or David or something like sexy Sergio?
Yeah.
Well, if you're like me and you're a Joe Bros fan from way back, you would have known this from say 2006, because it's actually Paul Kevin Jonas Jr. and he's named after his dad. But the general public have discovered
Paul Kevin
this.
Jonas Sr. I know that guy.
Yeah. So Kevin did reveal, it's blown up on TikTok everywhere today, that his name is actually Paul.
And we thought tonight, why don't we play a game? Real name, fake name. You tell us your name, and we just have to try and decide if it's your real one or if you've made it up.
I think people do have fake names when they call sometimes because they don't want people to like their story to get back to their loved ones and that sort of thing.
True.
Caller 1 joins us in Sydney now. Caller 1, what's your name?
It's Tony.
Okay, so I instantly think that's a fake name because you stumbled. You it's Tony. It's not. That's not your real name.
Do you want me to reveal? Or?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, it's my real name.
It is.
Interesting.
Wow.
Interesting.
How come you stumbled when we came to you? Is it because it was live radio? Or?
Sorry?
How come you stumbled when we came to you? Was it because it was live radio?
That was my tactic.
Oh, yes. The old I did it on purpose. Well, very
Sneaky
good.
bloody Tony, go on over us.
A little bit cheeky.
Okay. All righty.
Alright.
I like that.
Well, look, we're not going great so far. Let's try caller 2. Caller 2, what's your name?
Yeah, Scotty here, fellas.
Scotty. I mean, you sound like a Scotty off
You
the
do
bat.
sound like a Scotty.
Yeah, we're going to lock
I
it in.
think you are a Scotty.
You're a Scotty, right?
And I am not a Scotty.
Oh, God. We're so bad at this.
Sorry, guys.
What's your name?
Mark.
You
I
do
hear
also
that.
sound
Yeah,
like
right.
Mark as well. Mark. All right, guys, we've got to get at least one. So pressure is fully on here. Caller 3 in Brisbane.
Hi.
What is your name?
Ava here.
Ava.
Ava.
Do you like your name, Ava?
I do. It's pretty, I think.
What are you
Short
named
and sweet.
after?
The first letter of the alphabet my parents went through.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
that's a pretty quick
I mean,
answer.
I say, Ava, to me, you don't sound like an Ava. Your voice doesn't match
But,
Ava.
hey, look, we had Mark on before. We thought he sounded like a Scotty. Miles off it. What's your full name, Ava?
Ava McKilliam.
I know we all get a vote here. I'm saying she is Ava.
I feel like she might be. What are you thinking, Bill?
Oh, I was going to say she's not, but I'm
Well,
outnumbered
it's
anyway.
two
so-
against one.
You either look really cool if you stick to your guns, or you can join the party and we can all celebrate together.
Let's go for the majority rules, but if you're wrong, I will claim it.
All right, way to sit on the fence. Caller 3, Ava, is that your real name?
No.
No,
don't get to claim that.
you don't get to come. No, we're all wrong together. We're all wrong here together.
Ava, not Ava. What is your real name?
Leanne.
Yeah, you sound like a Leanne.
Yeah, I should have seen it. Should have known you were Leanne.
And that's it.
Liked that podcast? There's heaps more to listen to if you just scroll back or download the Nova Player app.
Ben, Liam, and Bell.